people have taken over the country from us, says Aisha Buhari. Aisha Buhari, the wife of President Muhammadu Buhari, says bad people have taken over the country from people who are supposed to be in charge. In a TV program monitored by the cable, Aisha said this on Thursday during a phone interview on Television Continental TVC's Journalist Hangouts program. She said it is unacceptable that those who should be in control of the government have remained mute, while some persons are using social media to bring down the government. She said fake news has caused her some distress, particularly when the president was rumored to have died and when he was said to be taking a second wife. I didn't take it seriously because even my husband didn't know what was happening, she said of the rumor marriage. Both of us didn't know what was happening. They just decided to bombard social media with it. They are now taking to social media to bring down the government itself. I think that we should not allow people that are nothing to override the innocent. I don't know why people that are supposed to be in charge should remain mute while bad people take over the country from us. It is impossible and totally unacceptable. The First Lady also accused presidential aides and other government officials of ignoring issues they should respond to and focusing on the things the presidency has no business in. Whenever the presidential aides are supposed to take action against the offenders or take action or to take charge or be in control or caution people, they keep mute, she said. But when it comes to unnecessary things, people will start talking of the presidency. A typical example is what happened after the election in Bayelsa State, when the PDP came out and said they would suspend His Excellency Goodluck Jonathan, the former president, for doing wrong or something like that. I have seen no reason why the presidency should come out and say that they were shocked to hear that. Is it their business? Are they PDP members? Is President Jonathan a member of our party? What does that have to do with the presidency? So guys, in my opinion, I just think this woman is just contradicting the whole thing and complicating issues and model up issues. You know, they talk about a rumor and all of that, but when the same social media spread the issue of her in a room when it was said she was locked and all of that, though her face was not shown, but at the end of the day, she accepted that. So, and a lot of people have come out to say, in as much you are a public figure, your matter will be spread, your matter will be talked about. So I don't know why they are, whether they are not ready for this position they are holding, or they are not even prepared. Of course, you can see what is happening here every now and then. The same so-called people, they are holding masses responsible. You know, they are still holding saying some people are nobody, people are nothing, who are nothing. No, it has come to that level. Because if you are going into that kind of position, you should have prepared yourself. A lot of things will happen. She should ask her husband, her so-called husband, what he did before coming in, all the propagandas, all the things. She should ask Lai Mohammed. She should ask all of those people, Oshomole, all the roles they all played, even Tinubu, all the things that they talked about Jonathan. So what are they talking about? What are they talking about? Are they the first people that will be there? If you know that you are not ready for all of those things, you need to get out of that place. Nobody begged you. You came to beg the people. And things are not going on where you are saying all manner of things. Of course, people can insinuate a lot of things. In as much you know that your hands are clean, what is your problem? And she was talking about this that the where they're supposed to take action. Because you're only supposed to take action. But the problem, you know, disturbing people, you guys will not put much effort. You guys go up and down. You close border, she did not say anything about it. The things that are bothering the masses are suffering. Is she even talking about it now? Because she was saying all of those things. Of course, a lot of people didn't even believe her. Now, the issue of poverty here and there, she has stopped talking about it because they have assigned CCDs to her. Now, her language has changed. Since she came back from the UK, she went for medical treatment, and millions of people are in Nigeria languishing, dying on a daily basis because there's no a hospital, good hospitals. She and her husband and her children, they are moving from places to places. You don't want people to talk about you. If you are not ready for people to talk about you, you need to get out of that place. Nobody gets, nobody gives them. That is what, you know, when you become a public figure, those are the sacrifices you need to pay. In as much you are doing the right thing, people can say whatever they want to say. The same people, set of people did the same thing. This same particular government did worse things that we are even experiencing now, just because the then government did not even make it an issue. That's why people don't see it. They did worse. If we were to go by what happened, they themselves, the manner at which they came into this government, deceiving people, change here and there. But we can see the change now. Negative change. That is what we are experiencing now. And they are not saying anything. The issue of disobedience to court order, is she talking about it? The people that are receiving bullets here and there, receiving all manner of things here and there, dying in the process, do they really care about those people? Because they just ordinary rumor. People say they're carrying rumor, so it's now an offense to them, because people carry fake news. It is now a big deal. If people will carry fake news and at the end of the day it happens that it is not so, who is going to be shamed at the end of the day? It is people who are carrying the fake news. So what are we talking about? And if people who are carrying the fake news, if they do it first and second time, people will not even believe them again, because the truth must be told. The truth will be exposed at the end of the day. So why are you bothered? Because rumor, because they say they wanted to impeach a good luck, because they want it, this and that. Is that an excuse? And she said the only thing that even moved her out of all of this is it was when she heard about the death of her husband. According to what she said there, that the issue of a wife or no wife or taking second wife, it didn't bother her, because even her husband didn't know about it. They didn't know about it. If you didn't know about it and it came out to be false, then why are you bothering yourself? Why are you bothered? What are the bad people who are dying on a daily basis? What have you guys done about it? What has their family done about it? Have they held you guys responsible? They are holding you responsible, and you are telling them it is not your responsibility, because that made them to have experienced what they experienced. So what are we talking about? Did they even for people who are dying on a daily basis because of the way you guys are managing the economy, managing the country? Heaven has not fallen. So what are we talking about? Because of fake news. So it has now become an offense now. They should be dealt with. And she's saying the presidency, the headies, they are not responding when they are supposed to respond. They cannot respond in most of the cases because they know that those things are glaring. Those are the things. They are sending a signal to you guys that the things that people are saying that they cannot even respond to, those are the things happening because they don't know how to defend it. Because most times they've come out to defend what is not defendable, and they look stupid by so doing, and you expect them to continue with that. You guys need to check yourself. You need to check yourself. Have you talked to your husband about how they have been disobeying court orders? You come here and be telling us blah 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 blah. All of them are the same. They will just come out and as if they are trying to be on the side of the masses. But at the end of the day, you will know who is who. That is just the fact. You will know who is who at the end of the day. Let them be playing gallery. Everything has gone back to zero the way they met it. What have they done? Nothing. They've not done much. Coming out to tell us that the presidential aides are not saying anything. They can't say much because they know that they cannot defend what is glaring before people. If you feel that people are just carrying rumors, what is rumor in the first place? If the rumor happens to be false, then what is the big deal? So that they have to punish people. And that's why she's supporting this hate speech bill. Whether her husband takes second wife is none of anybody's business. Why are you bothered about it? Honestly, it's really, really pathetic where we are going in this country. It's like she has really shifted base, because the way she used to talk now, she's not talking again, because she has been giving a additional 6 ADs, whether they changed them for her when she just came back from London. And since then, she's been saying things that are not really masses friendly. That is just the honest truth. And someone says, with all due respect, madam, Nigerians voted for you and your husband. Your husband is supposed to be in charge of the activities in the country. If bad people have taken over the country from you guys, it means you guys are not supposed to be leaders in this country, neither anywhere else. You guys gave the bad people the opportunity to take over. Just a statement from your husband, and these bad guys would be in prison. Hence, don't lament here, but tell your husband that posterity won't forgive him for the abuse of trust Nigerians gave him. This is my message to him. That's one of Nigerians reacting. And someone say, Mommy, where were you when these people were taking over? Please mention them so that we will mob them. Where were you when these governments and your husband used the same social media to bring down the governments of the former president Goodluck Jonathan through lies, propaganda, deceit, falsehood, etc.? This is the law of sowing and reaping. Enjoy the same meal with Jonathan. You know, my thought, that was what I said before. The same thing, because the government of the day then never even saw it as anything. They were not bothered, because what happened there, you know, was worse than what we are even experiencing now. Because they didn't even just give it down, and they just allowed everybody to have their opinion. And now it has come to you guys' turn now. You are saying, oh, they should be dealt with. The ADs are not talking. The presidential AD are not talking. They are not saying anything. She should go and ask Lai Mohammed, just like I said, Festus Keyamo, Tinubu, all the things that they said, Oshomole, all the things that they said. Even people at this dispensation, people have not even done half of what they did then that brought them into power. Now they are complaining. Like I said, for you to be a public figure, you must be ready for anything. In as much you are doing the right thing, people who are carrying fake news, at the end of the day, if people get to know that those things that they are saying, you know, those things are not true, they will know who is saying the truth. Then why are you bothered about it? You said the ladies are not saying anything because they can't defend what is glaring to everybody. So guys, that's just my own opinion. So leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much for always being there. Bye.